Welcome back, guys. So here we are today. I know at the last video I had mentioned that I was going to take the suspension apart just to be able to take a look at what I need to do to make mounts for the airbag system. But I was actually able to find a solution. So hopefully that's going to be showing up in the next few weeks, and then I can get going on that. But in the meantime, I am planning on making this more of a patina build as well. So I started doing odds and ends where I was sanding down just the body line just to try and get more of a rustic appearance to it. But I figured I might as well do a video just to kind of showcase the process for doing that. So today I'm going to get both cars out of the garage just so that I can kind of sand this and not make such a mess inside the garage and go from there. So yeah, let's get these cars fired up and move it outside. All right, well, let's get old Blue fired up here. It's been a while for her to be started. So unfortunately, being up here in good old Canada, car season is pretty short for us, but hey, with old Toyota reliability, this girl should just go for it. Let's see here. Yes, it's pretty tight. But let's see if she'll fire up here. Fuel pump's going, so that's good. I did charge the battery last night, so. Yeah. Just like nothing. Just let that warm up for a bit so we can be able to get this out of here. So this is essentially going to also turn into almost like a how-to video because not a lot of people understand how to even start a Mercedes 200D. So let's go through that really quick. So in older Mercedes diesels, there was a thing called a gorilla knob. So you pull it out essentially and you'll get the glow plugs going to be able to warm up for the diesel engine to start better, especially since it's cold. It definitely helps that I have it in a heated garage. But if this thing was sitting outside, especially even with last night, it wasn't even that cold here, but it still probably wouldn't even fire up. It's just the way that these old. So as you can see, got our power, and you can turn the key all you want. There's no ignition. This here is the gorilla knob. So you pull the gorilla knob out about 3/4 of the way until you'll feel resistance, and then you got this little salt shaker essentially, and you watch, that's going to go cherry red, and then you let that sit for a little bit on when it's cherry red, just to ensure that the glow plugs are hot enough. And then you're going to pull this lever all the way out. And then yeah, being a diesel, she's definitely grumpy. We'll let it warm up and get it out of here as well. turn it off, push that plunger all the way in, and it kills off the engine. Okay, so the plan to be able to get some more patina on the Mercedes. Sorry, I know the lighting's terrible because I'm in the dark garage and the sun's out. Let's see if we can get this a bit better. There we go. Yeah, so the plan to get more patina is I'm going to take a sander and start getting down in certain areas where you would typically find sun fade or rust. So like if there's anything for like body damage, which there is on the back passenger door, then I'll kind of accentuate more around there where it would be rusting. I want to hit some spots like the hood. There's a couple rock chips and stuff up there as well. And before anybody starts freaking out, this car is not perfect, and that was what I was looking for. I'm not looking for something to fully restore. I just want something that I could turn around and make my own. So we're gonna go ahead and get some sandpaper and get going at it. So we're gonna start with a 120 grit sandpaper to be able to get down to the bare metal through the paint. And then after we end up getting to where I want it to be for certain areas, then I'll be able to put on a mixture to be able to rust it properly, and we'll cover that later. But until then, let's get at it.
I'm sitting in the crib dreaming about Learjets and coops, the way salt shoots and how to sell records like Snoop. I'm interrupted by a doorbell, 3:52. Who the hell is this? I gets up quick, cocks my shit, stop the dogs from barking, then proceed to walk.
So there's no right or wrong way to do this. Rust itself isn't uniform, but I tend to keep to the top of the panels where it would be sun-baked, as I mentioned earlier. And I kind of just went down to like normal wear areas as well. Kind of went after some of the already existing bodywork and rock chips, just to be able to get down to the bare metal in those areas as well. So it's coming out okay.
Cutie with the booty that done fuck Big Pop, head spinning, reminiscing about my man C Rock. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the Miz. Somebody got to die. If I go, you got to go. Somebody got to die. Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. Nobody got to know that I killed your ass in the Miz.
So it's getting to where I want it to be. I was able to get down to bare metal on a good chunk of spaces. But I think I'm gonna call it for today. I do have a family, so they obviously come first. But in the next video, I'll probably end up having the patina mixture put together so we can start rusting this thing and see how it turns out. But until then, guys, peace.